Select a file.
That was a terrible way to start off the stream, but I don't know why I thought that was funny. I guess I'm just dumb. Anyways, hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all having a good day. So today's the day we finish the story of Sonic Adventure, but it won't be the last stream of it, because there is more to do. Because I do think I'm going to 100% this, get all the Game Gear games, and so on. But tonight we will finish the story of the game itself. Let me just make sure that the audio is okay. It is. Excellent. Gotta make sure everything is working, otherwise it's just going to be a terrible stream. I mean, it's not that much better from terrible, but I try to do better each and every little bit. Every time I try to get just a little bit better. So before we do the adventure, the last couple stories...
Options.
Hang on a second.
Choose the feature you want to edit. Sound test.
Right,
you get
okay.
to listen to cool sounds.
I couldn't really talk over that loud music, so before we do the adventure, the last couple stories, because we've just got Gamma and then we've got the final story, I figure I'd start first by doing some side stuff and then we can finish off with that, because that would be a good note to end on. So why don't we do some of the other challenges, and we'll do that for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, because I think the remaining stories shouldn't take more than 40 or 50 minutes.
Options.
So we're going to do something a bit different and just do some missions first, and then we'll work on that.
Select your character.
It's my turn now.
Let's see if we can complete some of these mission emblem things, or not missions, sorry, the trials. Oh wait, we are doing, yeah, we're doing missions, sorry. I'm getting my words mixed up. I don't think I've done any of Amy's missions yet, so let's see if we can find some of these cards. Here's one. Triple S, Dark Shadow, Dark Classic. I didn't read all of that, but thank you very much for subscribing. He is going to drown. Help the man in the water. What, this water? Is there a pre-designated spot that I need to drop this guy? Triple S Dark Shadow, Dark Classic Sonic, Fire Sonic. Right, okay, that's the full name. Again, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the stream. I did the mission, now what? I didn't get the okay. Like, it didn't tell me that I finished it. Oops. Not really sure where where the game wants me to put this. Maybe next to the train station? Actually, hang on a second. Oh no, it's here, right. I didn't see this ring. That was easy. Super easy. I'll look for some missions in the jungle. Amy doesn't really go into the jungle during the story mode, does she? Oh wait, she does for Final Egg, yeah, that's right. I'm going through depression and anxiety. This probably isn't the place or the time to be bringing that up. Like, I sympathise and all, and it kinda sucks that you are going through that, but you did this the last time we were streaming, and I don't think it's really the place to start bringing that up, sadly. I can't really help you, unfortunately. You're kind of talking to the wrong person for advice on that. Trying to reach 200 subs, and I want to know if anyone can help me. I don't really encourage advertising your own channels while I'm streaming. So, there should be a card somewhere. I wonder if there's one inside the base itself, because we do go to Final Egg, so maybe there is a card in there. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good day. I haven't been up to much today. Trying to think of what I was doing today. Well, I was watching YouTube mainly. Like some good stuff on YouTube that I watched earlier. Here's a mission. Select a road that splits into 5 paths before the time runs out. I'm assuming it means the one part of this stage then, because there's like 5 paths in here. God, there was something I watched on YouTube earlier and I forgot what it was and I wanted to talk about it. I've got a shit memory. It will come back to me, I think. Like I said, if you're wondering why I keep doing this with Amy, it's just to keep the momentum going. Just stay behind here to get away from Zero. Not the Zero you're thinking of, but since you're probably thinking of it,
What am I fighting for?
I finally added that to the soundboard today, which is kind of appropriate because later on, after we finish this, we're going to do some Mega Man X5. Not doing Gamma yet. Yeah, the plan is I'm going to do the side stuff first, and then I'm going to do the ending, the final couple stories. Because I would rather end the story portion of my stream on that note than do like the ending and then... Oh, I see how this works. We need to pick the right one. Shit. Is that it then? But yeah, like I said, I would rather finish it on the ending to the final story than end it with, like, doing a random mission. This is a weird one. I mean, you could reset the timer at any time. It doesn't really... It's not like the switch disappears forever if you fail the first time. You could just keep opening. You can keep hitting it over and over. Right, so where is the correct door? Is it this one? Also, like I said the last time, this game seems to have the tendency to advertise at the time Sonic properties or like Sonic games that were going on. Oh, hang on a second. I should be collecting animals. So I'm playing the PC version of this, as I've mentioned before, and I'm using a mod that adds a number of features. I recently enabled a feature that basically... Did you just ignore my comment? What do you think of bronies? Not a fan of the fandom, but if they don't harm anyone, it's not really an issue. Of course, with every fandom, there's always people that will do something to one or a group of individuals, which kind of sucks. But there's nothing you can really do about that, it seems like. That's more to do with certain people themselves, that's not to do with the fandom, I would think. But it kind of sucks that fandoms generally get soiled by people like them, like they give them a bad name. But I'm not really a fan of the fandom itself, just because the fandom's a bit much. That's my answer to that. Sorry, that was a very roundabout way of answering that question. I think I mentioned this the last time, and I'm not hiding it. I do like the show. Like, I watched the show, but I only watched like the first 4 seasons of it when it was, I guess you could say, at the height of its popularity. Like, a friend introduced me to it, and I was like, this is actually not bad. It's quite fun. It's a legitimate good show, well written. Like, it's got Lauren Faust behind it, who has been at the helm of quite a few good cartoons, like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends is a good example. But yeah, I didn't really continue watching the show after season 4. I think I burned out after that. I don't know if the show starts dipping in quality. Like, is it still running? Like, what season is it up to now? Like 8? 9? It's been a few years since I've seen that. I'm gonna go to Angel Island. Oh wait, Amy can't go to Angel Island. I think I see a mission card up there. What about the movie? Oh yeah, I did see the movie actually. I didn't go to the cinema to watch it. A friend had it on iTunes and they... I went to their place and they showed me it because they like the show as well. Movie's alright. The animation is much better than the show, but then I guess that's like movie budget, so that doesn't really surprise me that much. It's like going from the original Pokemon anime and then going to the Mewtwo movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back or whatever it's called. Like, the difference is night and day. Speaking of the Pokemon anime, I don't know if anyone heard about this, but Twitch have announced that they're going to marathon, I think, the first 20 seasons of Pokemon starting later this week. Oh wait a minute, it's Saturday. I mean, like, in the middle of this coming week. Gotta check every nook and cranny for these mission cards. So yeah, they'll be showing, I think, 8 hours worth of Pokemon episodes a day. And then I think every Sunday they're going to show one of the movies. So I'll probably watch a lot of the early stuff and maybe catch some of the later seasons. Don't really see any more mission cards for me, so we're going to go to the station then. And then we'll go to the egg carrier. I will probably have to use a walkthrough or something to find the remaining mission cards for each character. Could be a good opportunity to catch up on a few of the movies. Yeah, it could be. I've watched some of the movies, like, to be honest, and this could be a purely biased opinion, and it probably is, I think the first movie is the best movie. Whoa, camera. That was weird. Camera got locked behind that beach chair back there. Also, that movie, the Celebi movie, oh yeah, that one's actually not bad. I quite like that one. Right, there's probably a mission card up here because Amy obviously goes to Twinkle Park. Look at this sign! It says cute couples get in free!
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Mission cards don't appear inside the action stages, do they? Because I'm not seeing a whole lot of mission cards for Amy. Did we do Amy's missions for the most part, or did we not? I don't remember. Because I'm not seeing much of them. I only saw one in the forest, and that was it. Are you aware there's going to be a Mario movie? Yeah, it's going to be made by Illumination, which I know a lot of people have massive reservations for, but my stance on it is don't judge it purely on that. Like, don't forget Nintendo is probably quite involved with it, so I think they want to make sure that it's not going to be like fucking bottom of the barrel, like fart jokes, lol, random humor, that kind of shit. It'll probably end up being pretty decent, if not really good. I mean, look at Mario and Rabbids. Like, when that game first got announced, people were like, oh jeez, just because it had the association of the Rabbids. Practically the same. Well, it's not really the same, but it's a very similar scenario. Like, people are quick to jump on and judge things based on one aspect of it without looking at the big picture. Yeah, sorry, this is a whole lot of nothing right now. I thought I would find more mission cards by this point. I guess Amy doesn't have a whole lot of missions. At the very least, I'm expecting one mission here because she does have Hot Shelter. I assume Sonic gets the bulk of the missions, of which I think I've done most of them by now. There's also a Sonic movie coming out, which to be honest I'm a little bit more skeptical of because of the information we have thus far. Like, for example, we know for a fact that it's going to be a CGI mixed live action movie and not fully CG cartoonish kind of movie. Which, if you know Sony's history of doing movies of that nature, haven't really been that good. Like Alvin and the Chipmunks, like those movies, or the Smurfs movies. Like, the track record for doing those kind of things isn't really... Like, that's the whole reason why I hate that genre. It's just those movies really put me off of that. Because nobody really gets it right, and it kind of feels cash grabby. Like, if it was a full-on CG cartoon thing, I'd be okay with it. Yeah, I don't see anything up here. And I'm gonna go to the area where the Hot Shelter level is. Maybe there's a card in there. If not, we'll go to a different character. It's shocking we haven't seen a new 2D Mario yet. I always wanted to see a new Mario cartoon being made. Even if it was like as corny and cheesy as like the old ones. I'd be fine with that. Like, I like a bit of cheese, that kind of cheese. But I don't think we'll ever see something like that again, especially with Charles Martinet voicing Mario. And I say voicing him loosely because he doesn't really do any dialogue. You can kind of get away with doing full dialogue for like Wario, like as we've recently seen with WarioWare Golds. But I don't think I could actually see Mario speaking at length, if at all, in the Mario movie. I think it's just going to be a mute character with like minor grunts and noises. Or like a couple words at most. Yeah, I don't see any missions for Amy, so let's try someone else.
Hold on, Froggy, I'm coming!
As much as I hate Big, it's kind of mandatory that we do this. Well, mandatory for 100%. Where's the mission list? I missed 2 missions for Amy, like there's 2 pink ones there. 18 and 19. Where else is Amy listed under? Yeah, I didn't find these ones yet. I'll come back to those. But there's quite a few big ones, so we'll start looking around. Here's one. I am the keeper of this hotel, catch me if you can. Okay. Here's one. The medallion fell under there. No illegal parking, please. I think I know what that one means. Most Mario games nowadays that Nintendo makes uses the same voice clips. Yeah, they've been using not just Mario, but like a number of Nintendo character voice clips for a while now. Like Yoshi has been using the exact same ones since fucking Yoshi's Story. And that game is like, what, over 20 years old by this point? Like, they occasionally like do a new recording or two, but it's mostly just the exact same recordings that were used back then. Can barely fit in that fucking elevator.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Not gonna lie though, I really like the old Mario cartoons. Is that a card sitting there? Oh, I thought I saw a card sitting inside that small corner there. It's not. But yeah, I like the old Mario cartoons. They're enjoyable. They're cheesy. Like, they're obviously really corny and badly written and stuff. But it was like the late 80s. That's kind of like, that was sort of the norm for stuff like that. Huh. I didn't even know there was a thing down here. That might actually help me get those bigger fish. When I do the mission where you have to get like a 2,000 gram fish. Before I go to the hotel, I'm just checking for cards on this side of the map, and then we'll go to the hotel. Here's one. I'm the keeper of this canal, catch me if you can. What's a canal? Nothing in here. Check out the Boiger shop. Big please, stop getting stuck. Goddamn cheeseburgers! I watched Vinny playing WarioWare Gold recently because obviously the game came out and he streamed it, since he can stream 3DS games. And some of his fucking, like, cutscene voice recordings are hilarious. That was one of them. That was something from that. I keep thinking of that one line, like, it makes me laugh. Oh. There just happens to be a fish sitting in here. Is this the canal thing or the hotel that it's talking about?
Something's biting! I got a fish!
Yeah, that's the mission. Find the flag hidden under the secret passage under the Emerald Ocean. In the secret passage under the Emerald Ocean. Right, so Emerald Coast then. Read my comments. Sorry, I miss comments sometimes when I'm playing the game. Mario Cartoon's voice doesn't suit him. I get it, it was a few years before Mario 64, but Charles would have been great. This was before Charles got hired at Nintendo, I guess. Although, you probably know about this, but Charles voicing Mario in Mario 64 was not his first role as Mario. He actually voiced a PC game like a couple years or a year prior to that. Actually, he voiced two PC games. He voiced Mario Teaches Typing, and he voiced Mario's Fun and Games or something. I forgot what it's called. What's the name of that thing where it's like a bunch of games? Mario, go fish! Looks like it's time to go fishing again. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy. That fucking game. Mario Teaches Typing, though, has like some absolutely amazing meme-worthy stuff, though. Right, let's go back to here. Seems like Big's got quite a lot of missions compared to Amy, I'm surprised. I thought it would be the other way around and Amy would get more than Big. Oh, that way's closed. Right, let's go to Mystic. God damn it, Big, stop getting stuck on shit.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Is there anything different from the Dreamcast version? In the deluxe version, all the models are much better. Or more specifically, the character models, the NPCs look exactly the same. But you can tell Big is a bit more high polygon than he was originally. Well, not much more polygons, but this was like for GameCube. But the NPCs, if I can get a good angle on that, the NPCs still look very jank. Big's so fucking big I can't get the camera positioned properly. I was trying to look at his face, but you can see the body itself looks pretty low poly. Is there any mission cards down here? Nope. Oh. Do you know PBG? Not personally, but I do know of him. I'm subscribed to him. I quite like his stuff. His Goodwill videos or his videos on Arthur stuff in particular are really funny. Let me see if there's a mission card next to Big's house. There probably is one sitting there. Oh wait, this is back to the ladder. This is why I hate this area. It's easy to get turned around and lost. I still can't remember that YouTube video that I watched earlier that I wanted to talk about because I quite enjoyed it. It will come back to me, I guess. I mean, I've got a better idea. Okay, Google. Open YouTube. I'm going to check my history. Just a second. Just going to quickly bring this up. I'll just leave the music playing, actually. Sorry, I'm forgetting where the history is on this mobile app. Right, here we go. Where is it? Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. So the new episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged dropped today. It's 30 minutes long. It's a really long episode because it's like condensing down a 5-episode battle between the main heroes and like the season 4 protagonist and antagonist. Sorry, I keep mixing those up sometimes. I don't see the cards. Oh, the carrier thing's gone. Not the egg carrier, the base. But yeah, it was pretty funny. There was some good jokes in there. Little Karibo is nearly finished with Season 4 now, thank God, because Season 4 is kind of hot garbage. Yes, this is the PC version of the game. Who's going to win, KSI or Logan Paul? I don't really care about those two. I don't really care about Logan Paul especially, but I really don't care about those two. So I really couldn't tell you. Where's that little cavern? Here it is. Damn it.
Select your character.
Hold on, Froggy. I'm coming.
It's gonna take a fucking eternity to get back to the main part of Mystic Ruin, so I would rather just do this.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
I'm surprised Logan Paul is still relevant, or relatively speaking, like people are still talking about him. I thought he would have been banned on YouTube after that whole fiasco of him making a video about like a dead body in a suicide forest in Japan. I'm not sure if anyone heard about that, but I thought that was kind of like all kinds of messed up. Like that's like the textbook definition of doing something for the clicks. And I really don't approve of that. Nope, nothing back there. Google Plus is not a good website. I don't really use Google Plus. I don't think anybody uses Google Plus, at least not as far as I'm aware. Oh, there's a card. At least I know what that is. I don't know if anyone answered my question, but what's a canal exactly? C-A-N-A-L? I know it's something to do with water, but I don't exactly know what a canal is. What if Sonic Adventure DX has Soap Shoes Sonic? You could probably mod that into the game, but it's not in there by default. I am playing a mod, but it's like a mod that like adds quality of life changes to the game. It's not really something that changes the game drastically from its original vision, I guess you could say. An artificial waterway constructed to allow the passage of boats, ships, or inland or convoy. There's a lot of big words, and I'm a bit of a dumbass, but I guess I get what you're saying. Place where boats go through. A mini dockside, right? Okay, that's something that my measly brain can comprehend. Thanks. Come on. Wait, what? Oh, right, there's some... Right, okay. There is some ice here as well. It's one ugly fish. Yeah, it's like a robot fish.
Something's biting.
Good thing I picked up that lure power-up. That's going to help with these missions. Also, this fish is fucking massive, mate. Absolute unit of a fish. I don't think I've ever said that on my stream before, but there you go. There's one to check off the list.
I got a fish.
I like how he doesn't even say he caught a fish, he goes, I caught a thing! Technically it is a thing, it's not even a living thing, it's just like a robot, possibly containing an animal, which is living, but mostly it's just a thing. Something's biting! Yeah, the music's cool. I really hate how slow Big is. Like, at least with Amy, you can keep the momentum up by doing that Pico hammer thing. Big doesn't really have that luxury, so he just moves like a fucking slug. Right, well I think I know where the canal is. It's back in Station Square. I have made one change to the mod that I'm using is called Better SADX, so it adds like a whole bunch of features to make the game play a little better. And on top of that, you can configure some things to make it even better still, depending on what you need it for. So I changed a setting that basically allows me to basically get much quicker experience gaining for Chow. Because while I want to do 100% of this game, I don't want to go through the 10 plus hours slogging of leveling up a Chow. So we can speed that part of the game up. Is this not the canal? Look at fucking Big. I'm not sure if you can see that on a 30 FPS stream, but he's jittering like crazy. Excuse me? Oh, hi there, Dio. I was wondering if you can tell me if you saw any canals around here. No, can't say that I've not. Can't say that I have. Okay, thanks. Excuse me? Piss off, you punk! Shenmue has aged quite a bit, but it's still fun to play through, especially on stream with commentary. Like, I'm aware that the game has not aged gracefully, but taking into account what time that game came from and what it did for like a narrative-focused game, I think it was a pretty good attempt at a very good story-driven thing, and I think Shenmue 3, when that eventually comes out, is going to end up being pretty good. I think Shenmue 3 will end up borrowing many conventions from the Yakuza series. Like, there's no reason why they wouldn't. So I'm going to buy some Chow fruit for my Chow, and it should level it up a little bit. Oh wait, there's no Chow fruit. I'll buy something else then. Oh, right, I bought it. Did I buy it? I think I did. Every time I'm here, my Chow's always asleep. From what I understand, the creator already wants to make a Shenmue 4. I keep saying Shenmue because I heard people saying that. I'm not sure what the correct pronunciation is. So he wants to make a Shenmue 4 despite Shenmue 3 not being completed yet. You know, I thought the game would end at Shenmue 3. Like, I thought it was meant to be like a 3-part story. But yeah, sure, go for it as long as you can if you think you can continue the story after 3. I haven't even played 2 extensively, like I played like maybe the first hour of it, like years ago. Didn't really follow up on that. I love how there's a child black market. Yeah, that was something that was in Sonic Adventure 2 that got put into this game once it got ported to GameCube.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Ugh. Hate it when I get stuck behind stuff like that. Big is just super fucking clunky at times. Oh, that's cool. I'll just aim for midair then, sure. Did I complete the canal mission? No, I didn't complete the canal mission. I really do hope that Shenmue 3 ends up being a great game. There's probably a mission making a fish appear here. I just need to find that mission. Nope, there's no carbon here. The music sounds like something out of Bayonetta. It kind of does, actually. Like that mission when you're out on the ship itself. Originally, this music would only ever play on any part of the egg carrier, like this song right here. But the mods lets you play the music called what's it called? Out on the Ocean or Out on Ocean or something like that. When you're on the egg carrier while it's in the ocean. Which I guess is kind of appropriate because the song only ever plays in one cutscene when you're playing as Gamma, and that cutscene lasts for like 10 seconds. So I would rather they play the full song when you're actually exploring on the ocean. I don't see any of these cards. Maybe there is one over here. Can Big actually run up here? Yep. Bronies are weird. Yeah, you did bring that up. Here's the way I look at it though. Just because you're a fan of his show, words. I wish I could say words better without stumbling on my own words. If you are a fan of a show, even if you're like really obsessed with it, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a part of a fandom. Because usually, fandoms as a conglomerate, as like a group of people, can sometimes be a bit much. Like sometimes they can be obsessive to a fault. Like people will get, I guess you could argue passionate, but some people will become jerks over things that they really like. And other people, you're bound to find like creepy people as well in fandoms. Like, think of like Rick and Morty. Like Rick and Morty was like a big thing when it first came out, and the fandom like got a lot of shit because of the whole Szechuan sauce fiasco. The keeper of this ship, yeah, that'll be the one at the pool then. I really should get back into watching My Little Pony, like, assuming that Season 5 onward is still good. I'm not sure if it does get any better or worse after Season 4. I mean, the movie was good, so I might actually look into that.
Something's biting.
I don't remember if it's Season 3 or Season 4 I stopped at. I think it was halfway into Season 4 that I kind of stopped. I wonder if the show's on Netflix. Because I don't think I have the network that it's on. Fuck. Well, that was a 2,000-gram fish. And yes, you can die in the hub area.
Something's biting.
It's always fun when they go to the complete opposite end of the pool. This one's going to be a pain in the arse to fight with. At least we get to listen to some good music. Sonic Adventure is not short on great music. Wait, what? Oh. For some reason, the line broke, but I didn't actually lose my life. If I try to get it from this side, it will go against the wall on the shorter end of the pool. Hopefully.
Something's biting.
Yep, that's a good camera. Just show me the outside of the pool, thanks. Not like I'm focusing on the fish itself, I'm looking at the meter, trying to make sure I don't go over. This is not going anywhere. But yeah, like I said with like Rick and Morty, the whole Szechuan sauce thing was a bit of a shit show. And people started like making fun at the expense of like the Rick and Morty fan base. Like high IQ and all that bullshit. Like yeah, it's fun to make jokes about it, but it kinda sucks that you group like casual fans of the show as like these over obsessed like crazy fanatics as well. Like that's something that a lot of people tend to do, which sucks, because you can like something and not be a part of like an extremely passionate bunch of people who can sometimes be at fault for dumb shit. Oh fuck, I was about to say it was finally starting to come my way there. I'm going to try getting it from the water, maybe that'll make it a bit easier. The community is toxic, it really is. Just when it was finally starting to go my way there, and then it fucking broke the line anyway.
Something's biting.
Is there an extra upgrade that I'm missing in the egg carrier? Or did I get them all? Oh no, wait, I did get one in the egg carrier. It was in the room where Amy was being held captive. Note to self, check that room for a mission card once I get this. Sorry, but read my comment. Hold on a minute. I actually used to like MLP back in 2014 to 2015. Please keep in mind that I don't want to be rude or anything, but if you keep calling attention to your comments like that, it's making me less inclined to read them. But I'll read it anyway. So, MLP back in 2014 to 2015, but then my sister started telling her friends that I liked them and I stopped watching it because of that. Yeah, there's a bit of a stigma with like My Little Pony and like, oh, it's a sissy thing, so naturally it's fun to make, it's fine to make fun of that kind of thing. Which I get, but if the show is actually pretty good, regardless of who you watch it as, if you're a boy or a girl, it's actually a pretty enjoyable show.
I got it.
There we go. I guess it was easier if you go in the water. But yeah, it kind of sucks when people come to that like generalization. Whoa, Big, are you okay? I haven't seen this clip. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Just got like half of my body just stuck in those stairs for no reason. Right, let's go to that prison cell. I think there'll be a mission card in there. Steven Universe's fandom is pretty bad too. Yeah, I've heard about that, like the Tumblrites and so on. Like I've heard people being really a bit too much when it comes to that. I haven't seen Steven Universe. It's one of the shows I've thought about checking out, but I don't know if I'll watch that anytime soon. I recently finished watching Disenchantment, so I'm trying to figure out what the next show I'm going to start watching is. And there's no mission cards in here.
Select your character. Select your character. Okay, let's go.
Have I completed all of Knuckles' trials yet?
Select a stage.
Just Skydick. We'll do a few trials and then we'll start Gamma Story. Summer Camp Island is pretty good. Oh yeah, I've heard about, there's this cartoon, I'm not sure if it's good or not, but it's called Total Drama Island. It's meant to be like a parody of like Survivor, which is like a reality show of sorts. I heard that they recently come out with a new spin-off of it, which is kinda shit. Called Total Drama Rama, which I don't understand why it's called that.
Either push or pull the lever to control the ship's tilt.
What was the mission? Was it to find 3Ds without a hint? Did I accidentally bump into a hint by accident there?
Okay, let's go.
I think I accidentally hit one of those glowing circle things without thinking there.
Select a stage.
Yeah, I did that by accident, whoops. Total Drama Island seemed to be divisive. I did not care for it. Yeah, fair enough. I'm not sure if if it's something I would invest time in right now, but it's something that I have kind of heard about. And I know it's got its fans and it's got its detractors, but I could probably do it far worse. think I need to tilt the ship to one side to actually get that one of those. I'll tell you what show that I do want to, that I actually started thinking about maybe watching, because it's like a very heavily serialized story, and it's got a really good story at that. It's called Gravity Falls, and I think it's like by Disney. It's like a Disney show. Oh wait a minute, I don't think I want to tilt it this way. I'm worried I'm going to bump into that hint ball that's standing right next to this lever. There we go. But yeah, I've heard Gravity Falls is amazing, so I think that might be the new thing I'm going to watch. Like, I recently just got off of DuckTales, which is also kind of like, not really serialized, but it's got more of a narrative-focused thing going on, and it was really good for it. Oh god, it's going to be a pain in the arse trying to do all these 3 emblems, or 3 emeralds, sorry, in 1 minute. There it is. I haven't been able to get back into cartoons anymore. Not a huge fan of anime, but there's a lot of good ones that have kept me hooked. Yeah, I'm more into Western animation myself. Like, I've mentioned about a lot of cartoons that I love.
Select a stage.
The only anime I've really ever invested a significant amount of time into, outside of like Pokemon and stuff like that, is One Piece, which I've taken a break from for now because I'm like 400 episodes in, but I think I'm going to resume watching that soon. Let's see, what's the time limit? 2 minutes? Right, okay, it's giving me a bit more to work with now. That's cool. Of course it would be inside. .400 episodes in, 500 to go. Not sure how many people here are familiar with One Piece and like the story arcs or anything. Probably no one. Oh fuck. I keep thinking that pushes it the other way. It's like the opposite direction. I'm not going to get this in 2 minutes. There's always one here. I should have checked there first. Yeah. Hate it when I get stuck like that.
Either push or pull the lever to control the ship's tilt.
Select your kit. Okay, let's go. Select a stage.
This time I'm going to check that door down there because most of the time there's usually one emerald that appears here. Yeah, there it is. It always seems to appear. Or almost always appears. Let me focus on this. Ah, fuck! Oh, I get to continue with my emerald brick goods. I didn't realise I had 0 rings, I was trying to punch it. Oh my god. See, when you tilt the ship one way and you try to glide in the opposite direction, your fucking momentum just dies. I hate to have to deal with Knuckles missions. Yeah, I'll finish that thought in a second, actually. Let me just see if I can get this emerald in 20 seconds. Fuck. Hi, Mario guy. Nope. What the fuck even is it? Let me see if I can find this. It's not above me, is it? It's up there, right. Well, that sucks.
Select your. Okay, let's go.
So yeah, like I was going to say there, the Knuckles missions is very RNG heavy. Is it this way? Right. No, it's not this way. Fuck. There. I always get that mixed up, which direction makes the ship tilt where. Nope. Or are you kidding me? I can still do this in 30 seconds. I know where the last one is. Oh! Up! This is gonna be close. Got it.
Found it. Huh, good enough.
Could you imagine doing that with 1 minute?
Select your character. Let's get him.
I'm gonna start Gamma's story very shortly.
Select a stage.
I'll do a few Sonic missions and then we'll do that. 3 minutes. Simple enough. By my estimate, Gamma story plus the final story should take about 40 minutes, I think. 40 to 50 minutes. So this portion of the stream will be about 2.5 hours by my shitty estimates. Slenderman movies was terrible. I didn't really care for these like creepypasta, like these popular creepypasta games or whatever they are, like the horror games. I'm not really into Five Nights at Freddy's either, and there's like a movie for that being worked on. Do you know what movie, based off of a popular cultural phenomenon, was actually not too bad? Like the Angry Birds movie? I thought that was actually pretty good. Like, good by having lowered expectation standards. Like, it wasn't terrible. Like, I quite enjoyed it for what it was. There was some pretty good laugh out loud moments there. Probably helps that it was animated by Blue Sky Studios, who have put out some good stuff. But I thought the movie itself was pretty decent. It wasn't amazing, but it was better than it had any right to be. This is gonna be close, I can feel. Unless I abuse mechanics or physics. Ah. Nope.
Select your. Let's get him.
I was trying to skip a part of the level there so that I could get to the later part of the stage.
Select a stage.
So see that Sonic voice clip where he goes woohoo, is that from the Japanese version? They just didn't dub it? Because it sounds super out of place. How the hell can a mobile game get so much popularity?
No.
Oh fuck.
Select. Let's get him.
I need to pay attention to how many rings I've got when I'm like going through there.
Select a stage.
What? Twice I jumped in there, twice it didn't work. That's gonna make like a couple seconds difference, and by the time I get there, it's gonna be like 2 seconds too late. Here comes the woohoos. I think I'm going faster than I was the last time, which is good. But yeah, if you haven't seen the Angry Birds movie, you could probably get it quite cheap on DVD now. I would give it a watch. You might find it fairly enjoyable. Like, it's nothing amazing. Like, I'm just going to reiterate that again. Also, 69 rings. Oh, never mind. My counter there on the back of the bumper car said 69 for like a couple seconds. But you could definitely do far worse than the Angry Birds movie. Shouldn't be focusing on the checkpoint there. That was a dumb mistake. Screw it. I'm just gonna go the long way around. There we go. Looks like I'm actually getting here sooner than I thought. I thought it would have like 10 seconds left by the time I got to this part. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Sonic wasn't moving forward there for some reason,
Not bad.
but there we go. The original Mario movie was some real trash,
Select your character.
but it was at least funny to watch and laugh at how bad it was. Yeah, I agree.
Select a stage.
Might as well practice. I like doing this as fast as possible for the speed one, where I have to beat it in like 2 minutes or something. Yeah, I'm sorry about those random lag spikes also, what the fuck. Don't worry, there's plenty of rings. I wonder if I'm going to fucking clip outside of this tunnel again like I did the last time. Nope. That was a fun moment. Oh, that was close. A shoe bubble would be nice. At least bumping into them doesn't make you lose rings. That was always a really cool set piece. You ever notice how that song always starts out with like a car honking? I used to think that was ambience or something, but it's actually, or at least maybe it's like ambience that plays at that exact same part of the song. I don't think it is. Because I always notice it plays at that part of the intro. Oh, you fuck, that was my fault. There must be 50 rings in the latter half of the stage, surely. I should have taken my time there. Didn't want to overwrite that music, because I like this song. Hi, Peter. Well, there's a bubble shield. Kinda wish I'd known about that before I run into that car. Oh, I guess it's not part of the music then. Gotta love when the camera turns around like that when you're trying to make a jump. There we go. Come on, Sonic.
Yes. Yeah, not bad.
Why is video game music so much better than radio? I know you meant radio
Select
pop,
your character.
but you said radio poo.
Let's get him.
I mean, you're not wrong in saying that either.
Select
I
a
love video
stage.
game music. Speaking of the audio, is the audio mixing okay? Like, the game's not too loud and my voice is too quiet, is it? Because I kind of feel like I'm talking over it a little bit, so I'm not entirely sure if it is. I'm going to turn it down just a tiny bit. Right, this should be better. Speedrun strats. Oh, not that speedrun strat though. I'm having fucking PTSD flashbacks of trying to get one of the emblems in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, where you have to beat Radical Highway with Knuckles under like 2.5 minutes, and also get like over a certain amount of points. Fucking nightmare that mission was, I remember that one. Yeah, if you spam the if you spam the spin dash button, you go faster. You've gotta go real fast. I think I'll start Gamma Story after this mission. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! That was a fluke. Didn't mean to do that. What's the time for this one? Is it 2.5 minutes? Radical Highway with Knuckles. No, I said Radical Highway with Shadow. Did I say Knuckles? I thought I said Shadow. It was like the last mission we had to do it on hard mode, so there was like a time limit. But on top of that, you had to get a certain amount of points as well. So not only did you have to beat it in that time limit, but you needed to get as most points, like maximize your points counter. I am not going to make this, am I? Yeah.
Let's get him.
Let me try that one more time.
Select a stage.
I hate that part because sometimes Sonic doesn't transition onto the wall. Oh, what? I thought Sonic would stay inside there. Oh, my time doesn't... I don't lose any time for that. Okay, so I'm just going to mulligan that one then. Oh, fuck. I don't know if that's going to make the difference if I fall down here. I mean, that's like several seconds, but I could make up for lost time. Yeah, screw that. Screw those springs. That just wastes time, I think. I'm not sure if I'm doing better or worse than the last time. Fuck. It's gonna start from here again. Good. It's a shame they toned Sonic down in Smash 4. I don't really play Sonic at all. I remember I used to go to this gaming cafe a few years ago when Smash 4 was a new thing. I went there actually before Smash 4 released, like by half a year. Didn't mean to do that. So I went to this gaming cafe. I used to hang out with a friend. We used to play Smash together with a bunch of other people. And there was this one person who... We'll just say his name is John. He used to basically act like he was hot shit because he mained Sonic. And this was Smash 4 we're talking about, but he was still... I wouldn't say he was good, really, but he was basically using a lot of Sonic's moves in such a way that it was difficult to, like, counter him or, like, get around his moves or something. I'm not quite sure how to describe it. This is going to be close. Let me finish that story in a second. There we go. So yeah, he used to talk like hot shit, like, oh, I am really good at this game. I'm not sure what he said exactly, but it was basically something along those lines. Like, you could kind of tell by the way he was speaking and the way he smirks a lot. And he kept doing these moves that I couldn't really figure out how to work around, and it was kind of shit for me because I only mained a few characters, so I couldn't really figure out a good strategy. And for that reason, I didn't enjoy playing against him that much. He was also a Bayonetta main when Bayonetta got announced. Right, so...
Select your character.
I'm going to do the final stories now, because I've been playing this for like an hour and a half, so let's do Gamma.
Preparation complete.
Which is probably the best story in the game, which is why I saved it for last.
Excellent. All systems, full power. Get a load of this. Look at me. I'm your brilliant creator, Dr. Robotnik. You're the second of my E100 model machines. E102, codename Gamma.
Gamma.
That's right. You will now obey only me.
So I would say Gamma probably has the most unique gameplay out of all the characters as well.
The shooting range is through this door. Your big brother, E101 Beta, is there practicing. Enter, Gamma. You're not as advanced as Beta is, but you'll do fine.
The only character that starts off in the final egg.
Destroy the Sonic target. Destroy the targets, and you'll get extra time.
So yeah, if you played Sonic Adventure 2, then this gameplay style will be very familiar to you because two characters play like this. You run around, you lock onto targets, you shoot them for extra points. And there's the goal. So I just need to destroy this doll. There we go.
Mission complete.
Very, very easy. So you probably noticed for Gamma stages, instead of a time going upwards, it's counting down. So you have to basically score points by killing enemies. And that's the only way you can like stay alive, because if that timer hits 0, you die.
Good job, Gamma. I didn't think you had what it takes.
Insert Tails doll meme here. Yeah.
Here's your test. If you want to stay on board, you must be able to pass it. So pay attention to what I say. The almighty egg carrier is a flying fortress that needs a good crew. Come forth, Beta! I'd like you to meet your older brother, E101. Just call him Beta. I am pitting the two of you against each other, and the winner serves on my ship. I put my bets on Beta, but I owe you at least a fair chance.
So we get a boss fight not that far into this. There's quite a few boss fights actually as a Gamma story. And that's the whole boss fight.
Mission complete.
It's not quite as easy as...
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
But it's not that far behind it in terms of difficulty.
You surprised me, Gamma. I had a funny feeling there was more to you than meets the eye.
Transformers?
I grant Gamma permission to serve on board the egg carrier.
Was that a Transformers reference there?
What? So you want to come along with us, eh?
Talking to a robot and saying they're more than meets the
We
eye.
could always use a spare set of parts, I guess. You have special permission.
I like that turning animation. You probably noticed that Eggman is still quite low polygon compared to the main characters. Especially when you see the Egg Viper version of Eggman, like when you see the Eggman model popping out of him, out of that robot. Rainbow of robots. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Eggman Show!
Aha! Testing 1, 2, 3. You, the elite egg carrier crew, are here today to hear a very special announcement. Behold! It's a tailed frog! Very unique. This frog is absolutely vital to my plans. I command you to locate this frog immediately! You hear me? I don't care what it takes to get it. Just bring it to me! We haven't got time to waste, so come to attention!
Mighty Morphing Gamma Rangers. It actually does look like Power Ranger colours. Plus we had the black one earlier, so... Oh yeah, there's Cream. I think that's the closest we've actually gotten to see the model, because you don't actually get to see it super up close in this game. Oh yeah, if you go over water, you go into hover mode, so you can't actually fall in the water. I heard in 2019 the world is going to end. Doesn't that kind of thing happen every few years? Like someone or something says that the world's going to end. Like what about in the Mayan calendar? Didn't that predict the world was going to end like a few years back? Like in the early 2010s? Oh right, I'm not supposed to go in the loop. So if you walk for long enough, you go into this mode in which you can run, or not really run, but you know what I mean. Go faster than usual. So you go from walking to going on wheels. Mayan calendar was 2012. Oh, there you go then. We're close to 90 emblems. I'm not entirely sure if we get something at 90. If it's not 90, it'll be at 100. Even if I do unlock a Game Gear tonight, game tonight, I'm going to save it for next time. Tonight it's just going to be the rest of the story.
Accessing data. No data found. Location unknown. This presents a problem.
I think Futurama had my favourite depiction of the world ending. Oh yeah, that's a good episode. That's from the Comedy Central run, which generally not looked on as positively as the first 4 seasons of the show before it got cancelled initially. But it does have some really good episodes in there, and that's one of them. I don't want to give it away, but the ending to that episode made me fucking laugh my arse off. It was that funny. Because I didn't expect it to do what it did at the very end. Oh wait a minute, you're talking about the giant ball of trash? Sorry, that's in the early episodes. When you said the end of the world in Mayan calendars, there's actually an episode from the Comedy Central run that is about the Mayan calendar. But yeah. The trash ball one is also quite funny.
Don't go any closer.
Wernstrom!
I'm sorry. I see you must not be one of them, huh?
Futurama's great.
Did you notice the presence guarding these children? He's a very loving and gentle creature. These little creatures are too vulnerable without its protection.
You notice how, I think I've said this like 2 times already, but the Chow are extremely low polygon in the cutscenes compared to how they look in the Chow Garden.
I was surprised the first time I saw him. Now my father is trying to take their sacred home. It seems his heart is closed off to us all. My true hope is that someday we'll understand each other.
I like how nonchalant Tikal is, just talking to a giant robot that towers over her by like several feet. Yep, no danger at all about this. I guess I'll just talk to him.
My frog is the right one.
What are the blue things? They're called Chow. They're basically virtual pets in the Sonic universe.
Ah, dummies! None of you got the right one. We must find the frog with Chaos's tail. That same frog has also swallowed a Chaos Emerald. Huh? Ah, there it is! Right there! I'm proud of you, Gamma. I knew you'd be of use to me. All you worthless hunks of junk, be gone!
I'm pretty sure Dr. Robotnik from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog said the exact same thing. You worthless hunk of junk! You dumb
New
butts!
assignment. This one's easy. Go to the room through that last door.
He's excited.
Once there, you'll find
What, you mean when he
a
like shakes about for some reason?
Just get me that bird. Now, go!
Oh yeah, this is where we see Amy, isn't it?
Is this the one?
To be fair, those two henchmen were really idiots. Yeah, they really were. I love Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, it's a great cartoon. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is great if you want just straight up comedy with like dumb logic. Sonic Sat AM is great if you want a more serious toned, like more story driven like show. Avoid Sonic Underground, it pleases neither crowd. It's pretty awful.
Beta?
Brother! I've been watching Vinny playing Metal Gear Solid recently, which has been fun.
This is the wrong room.
Oh no shit, Sherlock. Right, Amy's in here, I believe. Yeah, here we go. We did see this cutscene during Amy's side of the story, but I think the dialogue's slightly different because it's more geared towards his perspective. I'll try not to talk over it too much.
Go away!
Give me the bird.
No way!
Resistance is futile. Give me the bird.
I said no!
Why not?
None of your business, why not? I want to know why you want it.
What's your favourite X game? X4.
Data unavailable.
I like X4
You don't
the
even
most as
know?
well. Did you see my comments?
I bet you'd be mean to him, you bully.
Trying not to speak between cutscene lines, sorry.
Why
I'll get
not
to the
talk
messages in a
it out
minute.
instead?
I really hate talking I really hate talking
Don't you know how
when
bad
they're
I feel?
talking.
Does not compute. Why try to save that which is useless to you?
Illogical.
Does not compute.
Oh, he doesn't say that in this cutscene.
I feel sorry for you. Eggman failed to give you feelings.
Give me the bird, she flips in the middle finger. Yeah. After this cutscene, I'm going to respond to some messages because there was something I wanted to get back to. There's a lot of cutscenes for Gamma, I forgot about how many there was.
Going.
Huh?
That's probably why Gamma Story is the best one, because it has like the most character building and like story behind it.
Why are you letting us go?
It is dangerous here. Hurry. We'll be arriving at the Mystic Ruins base soon.
So, you're not like those other robots, huh? You truly are a good person inside, aren't you? I guess we can be friends then. Take care, okay?
Right, I guess I'll respond to those messages now. So, your favourite Mega Man X game is X4. Like, you said yours is X4 as well, so that's pretty cool. Did you see my comments? I think Nintendo makes too many Mario Party games. I mean, it isn't weird, but yeah, just saying. Well, it has been a while since we've seen the last proper Mario Party. Like, during the GameCube era, I think they went a bit overboard with how many games they made. It was like, what, 4 games in one generation? Oh. Also, I was going to talk about the Futurama episode with Seymour the dog, which is a very sad episode. That's one of the aspects why I love Futurama. Like, it's an animated comedy first, but there is episodes that are really, like, that really hit you in the feels, that pulls your heartstrings, but it doesn't seem hackneyed or anything. It actually is legitimately from the heart, it feels like.
1, 2, 3. Gamma, get ready for battle instructions. Get the jet booster from the ammunition room and get up to the deck. The ammunition room is unlocked.
Oh yeah, this is the one room that you cannot access to anyone else. I think it's up here somewhere. Another good episode that's like a really feely episode is The Luck of the Friarish, which I actually did see on TV like a couple of weeks ago when I was just watching it at random. Really, really good episode. I don't want to spoil the ending to it if you've not seen the ending, but it is really sad. The story of the episode is basically that Fry has a string of bad luck, and he remembers that in the 20th century, before he got frozen, he had a 7-leaf clover, and he always had good luck when he carried that around. So he goes and looks for it because he can go to the sewers, which is basically where the old New York was before he got frozen. And that's what leads into a number of things happening. That's as far as I'm going to explain that.
Booster.
It's a good
Hold
episode.
the jump button and you'll float for a while.
I left my ass off at the episode when Fry became his own grandfather. Yeah, that's a really good episode as well. There's that's the thing about Futurama. There's so many good episodes and so few bad ones. Like, there's so few even mediocre episodes. Is there an emblem in this room? I feel like there might be one, but I'm not entirely sure. Ah, fuck. Didn't want to walk off that ledge. Guess not. See, there's a ledge up there and it's kinda bugging me. Like, can I get up there? And is there anything worth grabbing? Nope, there's nothing up there.
I see you've got the jet booster. Report to the rear of the ship. Hurry!
I could just talk about Futurama all fucking day. I'm sad Futurama ended. Yeah, I kinda wish they had a couple more seasons of it. Like, I don't want Futurama to have too many seasons and end up losing quality over time. But I feel like it could have gotten maybe a couple more seasons beyond where it got cancelled, because it got cancelled after 4 seasons. Then they did 4 direct-to-DVD movies, and then Comedy Central signed them up for another 2 seasons, and that was when it got cancelled again. Oh, I can't use those. I can't use the monorail. Need to take the elevator. Comedy Central has more mediocre to bad episodes, but there is some amazing episodes in the Comedy Central run as well. Like, an episode titled The Late Philip J. Fry is probably the best episode the Comedy Central run has to offer. Highly recommended if you haven't seen that.
Eradicate all of those menaces. Give them all you got.
Aye, aye, sir. I will comply.
I'm counting on you, Gamma.
Yeah, like Zoidberg. If I modified my shitty Dr. Light voice a little bit,
Oh no! Oh no!
it could probably sound like Zoidberg.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
What is that? noise. Is that the cutscene doing that? Or is that a glitch?
Stop, Mr. Robot!
Oh, it stopped.
Amy?
Hey, Mr. Robot. I know you're not an evil sort. Wait, remember me?
Remember me?
Amy! Oh, I really don't get this.
Sonic, look! The egg carrier's losing altitude.
Amy, Tails has had to say that line like 4 times.
What will you do?
I'll nail that Eggman. He must be stopped at all costs.
I've said this before, but each cutscene has slightly different takes from each character, which is kind of cool that they don't like recycle the same voice lines.
And how are you, my metal friend? It's dangerous here. Why not leave Eggman and come with us?
Why do you help me?
I told you we'd be friends the next time we met. Even Birdie wants the best for you. You must ditch that awful Eggman.
Amy, come on!
I wonder if I've been dropping frames at all during this. The ambience is going to stop for a second because I need to check OBS. Nope, we haven't dropped frames, good. Are you going to upload more of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty? I haven't really been keeping up on that, I need to do that. There's so much stuff I need to upload.
Dr. Robotnik. Enemy. Master registration. Deleted. E-Series. Friends. Must save.
Major change in his character now, so now he needs to go rescue the other Gammas that got disposed of by Eggman. I think I know where the first one is. I think it's in Windy Valley. Yeah, watch me climb stairs using wheels, that makes sense. Oh, this one doesn't work. Yeah, it's Windy Valley.
Pick up.
Mobius become human. I've not played Detroit, if that's what you're making a reference to. Throw. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Damn it. I didn't realise that was going to destroy the bridge.
Mission failed.
Fission mailed. So yeah, it's really easy to rack up combos and get like lots of time. I suppose this would be a good opportunity to try getting some animals and then giving them to the Chow, because I haven't done that for a while. Nope, no animal. Not sure what symbol that is. Like Greek letter. Oh, I thought I could knock him off there. That would have been fun to see. That said, these bosses are incredibly easy. And yet Gamma does not get harmed in that explosion.
E-103 Delta. Rescue complete.
What's up? What's up, Mario guy? Check out my arm. That robot exploded like bosses in Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah, I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 3 yet. I do plan to in the near future. I'm going to do the MSX games before I do that. That's your name? Yeah, well, most people call me Mel for short. Time to go to the Chow Garden. Yeah, I should probably go do that. Just looking around to see if I could find anything else before we do that. Gotta love it when characters get stuck between stuff like that sometimes. Oh yeah, I mentioned about Sonic X. Did anyone ever watch the second season of Sonic X? Because they did do a thing, also that animal was in the ground. Do you see that? That peacock is stuck. And it's gone. And it's gone. So Season 2 of Sonic X actually starts off with like a retelling of like Sonic Adventures 1 and 2, like the story arcs of them, which is kind of cool. Wait, hang on a second. Oh, right, okay. I thought it wasn't leveling up at all there, but I actually... Yeah, it gives you a full level. Right, that's cool. That's a great way to speed things up. I hope a Chow fruit is in here this time. Nope. I'm not sure what fruit is the best. Let's try round fruit. Where the fuck did my Chow go? He keeps falling asleep. Like, every time I come here. There you go. Nope. There you go. Please. Please eat the fruits. I want you to level up. Holding nothing. Why? Why? Right, well, fuck that then. Are you going to stay up till 5:30? Probably not. Right, so I think I need to go to... It's fuck, what's it called? Red Volcano or something? Red Mountain? I think that's my next destination. Also, where other characters need specific items to destroy this thing, Gamma can just shoot it. Doesn't need a magical switch that somehow detonates that cage. You can just blow it up straight out. Also, I love this song. Sometimes I'll stream till very late. At least I can get my animals really easy here. Like, I've already got 10. Sorry, I thought I said noticed there. I once had a nap and woke up in the middle of the night and you were still streaming. Yeah, well, sometimes I'll stream till very late, but I don't stream super long. I generally do 4 to 6 hours of streaming a night. Sometimes less, sometimes more, but very rarely is it more than 6 hours. I usually do like 2 games a night, or two games per stream, and they're about 2 to 3 hours each. This music sounds like it's from Devil May Cry. Yeah, I've not played that game series yet. And Devil May Cry 5 is coming out in the near future. Is this Epsilon? Mash the B button to win. Yeah, these guys don't really put up much of a fight.
E104 Epsilon.
Yep, that's Epsilon.
Complete.
One more emblem till we get to 90.
E103 Delta.
So that's Delta and that's Epsilon, right.
Rescue mission accomplished.
Who else do we have besides Beta?
E105 Zeta.
Oh, there we go.
E101 Beta. Location unknown. Perhaps aboard the egg carrier.
Do you know what really fucking annoys me about the Sonic series? In fact, no, I'm not going to... I don't want to talk about it yet, but I will talk about it when we get to the end of this story. But there's something about the Sonic series relating to Gamma that really pisses me off. The more I think about it. Like, it's not something that I actively think about, but when I think about it, it kind of annoys me.
Station Square will be departing soon.
So I'll bring it up once I get to the end of this story, which should be soonish. I think in the next 10 minutes. We don't have much left, we've got one more stage. Yeah, this cutscene here is where you can hear this music in the vanilla version of the game, and you wouldn't hear it anywhere else.
Hot shelter. E-Series location confirmed. Unlocking hot shelter sector now.
Rescue mission. Rescue, but by rescue I mean completely destroy. Yeah, well, I guess he means the animal inside. But yeah, technically he does have to destroy them. Oh. I don't know why they didn't put a hole there so that they could go right through it, because they just stand there for no reason, even though it's an elevator. Oh wait, this isn't hot shelter. That was the wrong door. At least we get to hear this music again, because this song is actually quite good. Oh shit, did I didn't go... I didn't go put those animals to... I didn't give the child the animals. Hang on a minute. I just realised that there. Sorry. I'm a bit absent-minded tonight. This shouldn't take more than a couple minutes. I think this is the one that takes me to Station Square. No, it doesn't.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Right, the boat takes me to Station Square and the raft takes me to Mystic. Oh, really? Oh, come on. I don't believe this. I can't fucking give him the animals. I can't even drop it. Oh wait, I can. Please swim back up here. I hope those animals are still there when we leave the black market. Okay, they're still here. Really? Fucking not even a puddle, it's just like an inch of water and I can't even fucking stand on it. Unbelievable. Where is he this time? In the water. 3 more tries and we're just gonna leave. I don't have the patience for this right now. There he is. Just to be on the safe side, I am going to put him all the way over here. So I've got a multiplier mod on that should level him up significantly once we've given him all these animals. Just to speed up the leveling process. Pick it up, take it. Although he seems to lose. He seems to lose some with the gorilla. But I think he earns more strength or something with it. Yeah, he earns more power. God, this character's really clunky to try picking these things up with. I think this is the last one, or one of the last ones. Please. Is there any more animals I've not used? Oh, I didn't mean to interact with that. Let's access the Chow's homepage. sonicteam.com/Chow. At this site, you can get hints on raising your Chow, make friends, and download wallpaper and paper crafts and find other fun stuff. Why don't we check that website actually? Hang on a minute. sonicteam.com/Chow. Is this page still up? Just a moment.
Location unknown.
Okay, for some reason the white is transparent, but there's your answer. Not found. The requested URL/Chow was not found on this server. So I'm guessing sonicteam.com exists, but this page or this site in particular does not. So I guess they took it down since then. I know you're sleeping, but you're sleeping every time I'm here. So stay awake for a second while I give you this. Right, well, what about this fruit? Can you take this fruit, please? Maybe he doesn't like round fruit, maybe that's why he keeps throwing it away. I really need to increase his stamina. Yeah, he seems to like that fruit though. Oh yeah, speaking of Sonic actually, the Sage 2018 fan games got released today, but I'm going to wait until next week to check them out. I'm thinking of streaming some of them, or maybe streaming most of them. If you don't know what Sage is, it stands for Sonic Amateur Game Expo, and it's basically an event where Sonic fan game makers submit a lot of their own, like, either demos or games, so that people can try them out. I think last year I did that. I looked at some of the Sage entries, and there was some quite good stuff in there. There was some not so good stuff, but it was mostly fun to check out on stream. So I think I'm gonna wait like a week, because I think more entries are like still coming in the next week. Like once everything has come out, or once things have settled down a bit, because I think a lot of people are streaming them right now, I'll probably look at them. I'm just going to focus on finishing my existing games, and then I'll check that out like next week. please eat the last bit of fruit. When Gamma shakes the tree, it looks like he's humping it. It kind of does, actually. There we go. Why don't we participate in a race then? He might be enough. He may be good enough to actually do this. Oh yeah, that menu's still glitched out. Oh shit. Fuck, I picked the wrong one. I thought that was like the class, not the actual race. I'm gonna have to watch this now. I can't quit. That's really annoying that I can't actually stop this race halfway through. Like, if you know you're not going to actually win it, it doesn't give you the option to.
Hurry up!
Doesn't give you the option to stop. Well, that's really fucking annoying. Way to rub it in my face, game, by starting like that. Like, out of the gate, I fucking fall over, because of course I do. Right, that's the class, so... Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was to pick the class and then I would pick the race. Did I... Wait, did we complete this one? Or did we attempt this one? I guess we attempted this. We probably didn't beat this one, so let me try this one and see how this goes. Oh, fuck off! Apparently it's because he's tired, but he's tired every single time I go into the Chow Garden. It's really annoying that he does that.
Come on! Hurry up!
Yep, just squander that opportunity, just squander it goods. Goods. I did end up coming third place, but even if I didn't make the other one get in first place, it wouldn't have made a difference. Let's see, Ruby... Yeah, it's Ruby. I'm gonna try this one more time and then we'll go back to the story. I don't want this to be like the next half an hour. How do you stop him from being sleepy? Because every time I go into the Chow Garden, he's either sleeping or he like falls asleep. I don't know how to prevent that from happening. That's a cool glitch. Don't know if you just saw that there. Clipped right through the ground when he went in the water. Nope.
This way!
Not even as good as the last one. Right, let's continue the story. Yeah, I don't understand why he keeps falling asleep. Nope, no. I thought I highlighted quit there. You have to let him sleep, so I literally have to stand in this room for several minutes. Or do I, like, I thought I could let him sleep while I'm doing other stuff. I guess not. Right, let's do Hot Shelter, finish off Gamma Story, and then we'll do Final Story. The next time I stream this, there'll be plenty of opportunity to level the Chow up. It's a good camera. Oh, there's the hole. Why doesn't that appear sometimes? Did you say there was a power-up in here somewhere? Where is it? I feel like there is something up there, but I don't know how to get to it. Yeah, let's just continue. I'm not going to waste time on this. We'll do Hot Shelter now. I put this off for long enough. I believe that Gamma's version of this stage has a unique set piece that Amy doesn't have. Oh, fuck off. Oh, I still got the items at least. I hate it when you clip against the wall and it pushes you downwards instead of pushing you inwards, if that makes sense. Can he climb ladders? Oh, he can. Right, okay. So I think this whole area is completely different from Amy's. This is where Hot Shelter differs for these two. Yeah, this is definitely not an Amy's stage. Oh, I see, right. This part's kinda cool though. Like, Gamma gets his own little train segment. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Jesus Christ. I don't know if... Oh! I don't know if hitting the moving ground instantly kills you or if it just does damage to you, but I don't want to find out. I do hate it when the cars move like that because it's kind of difficult to predict. There we go. Oh, I get fucking hit anyway? You'd think during a transition? Oh, fuck off. Right next to the checkpoint. You'd think during a screen transition where it fades to black it would turn off the hitboxes so you don't get hit from those fucking bombing monkeys, but I guess not. Sonic Heroes was pretty fun, I'd be down to watch that. Yeah, I haven't played that in years, but here's the thing about Sonic Heroes. To get the true ending, you need to play through the game 4 times, which can be a little bit monotonous. But I have thought about streaming that. I might look into it. This part's kinda cool. If you time it just right, you can get lots of points. Which is probably a requirement for a mission. Also, I need more time. I don't have like 30 seconds left. But we're at the boss now. You can tell this boss looks very different from the last time we saw it. Zeta, I think it was. Gotta destroy the cannons. There we go. I like how the camera is kind of looking at me. But I don't think it is really.
E-105 Zeta. Rescue complete.
All that's left now is beta. Right, no Game Gear games sadly, so we need to get 100. I think once you get to 100 it becomes every 10 emblems and not every 20.
E-105 Zeta rescue complete. Units remaining. Gamma.
There's a quick look at beta.
Beta.
I guess you're about to hear one of my favourite songs in the game soundtrack. E101 Mark II. So this is what you saw earlier when we went in the wrong door. It got completely rebuilt. So this one, you can't just like attack willy-nilly, he will block all of your attacks. You need to wait for him to attack, and then you can counter it. Until then you have to dodge. This is the only time you'll hear this boss fight music, so enjoy it while you can. Right up the robot. Yeah, that was a terrible pun. Nintendo fucking made that pun as well when Kirby's Planet Robobot came out. Like, the marketing was like, kick Robobots. You think that's enough explosions there, Beta? gonna fucking destroy the egg carrier for the second time at that rate. Come on, do your attack. There we go. Got him.
Mission complete.
It's quite a memorable boss fight, that one, just because, mostly because of the music. But also because he actually does put up a fight compared to the other robots that you have to destroy. I mean rescue. Of course, he wouldn't go down without doing one last fuck you. And thus Gamma has now killed his entire family. One thing you can expect Sega to get right with a crappy Sonic game is the music. Yeah, even if a Sonic game is bad, at least you've got good music, like Sonic 06 has a pretty good soundtrack. Very rarely do you have a Sonic game that has a pretty bad soundtrack. Sonic Force's music was actually a little bit middle of the road. It kind of felt like generic rock music, but not really as memorable. So yeah, with all the other robots destroyed, there's only one thing he has to do left, and that's take himself out. The inevitable conclusion to his story. Not gonna lie, it's kind of a somber ending for Gamma. And there's the other Flicky, of which Amy ends up seeing, like Amy and the other Flicky. So if you're wondering where those two Flickies came from when we went to the egg carriers, Amy, there you go. That's what connects that part up. So yeah, here's the thing about the Sonic series relating to Gamma that kind of pisses me off. Like, this was a great character and a great story. A great beginning, middle and end. It was well, it wasn't perfect, but it was great for like Sonic standards. And then they had to go and shit on it by creating a Gamma copycat for Sonic Heroes. Because apparently the character was popular enough that they couldn't... They had to bring him back, but they had to make him look different. So they essentially replaced Gamma with Omega, which has none of the personality, it has none of the character to him, like Gamma does. But he has the same colour scheme and everything, so a little bit annoyed that they did that. I mean, I'm fine with it now because the character's been around for a long time, but I'm still annoyed that that's what they ended up doing. It's almost the same as what they did with Shadow the Hedgehog, because Shadow was only ever meant for Sonic Adventure 2, and he basically dies at the end of the game. No, sorry for the spoiler, but I think everyone knows at this point. But because he was such a popular character, they brought him back in Sonic Heroes. Although in Sonic Heroes they tried to explain it in his ending why he came back, but it kind of felt like they were shoehorning it for the sake of fan service. I mean, I like Shadow, but I'm not as salty about that as I am with Gamma. But whatever. The only other game that you see Gamma in, for some reason, is Sonic Battle for the Game Boy Advance. For some reason he makes a cameo in that game. Love this music though, love this theme song. So we have one more story to do. Thankfully it's not a super long story, it'll probably take like maybe 10-15 minutes. And then we can move on to Mega Man X5. If you couldn't tell, I'm really bad at estimating time because we are... I wouldn't say we're over time, I just thought that we would have gotten to the final story by this point, like a little bit before now, but whatever. It's kind of my fault, really. I'm not good at planning, I'm not really good at estimating when things will happen. But at the same time, I don't want to like rush through the stories, I kind of want to enjoy them. Because they are fun to play through. Oh yeah, I made a new Fortnite account because my old account got banned. Like, they didn't say that it got banned, they said that the account got locked. But I pushed them for an answer and they got back to me saying that my account was banned. Because apparently they detected that I was cheating. They did say this, by the way, when I pushed them for more information. Through the support, through the technical support. And... customer support, sorry, not technical support, but kind of same thing. So they said that my account got banned because I was cheating. For some reason, even though I've never cheated in Fortnite, I've never used mods, I very rarely play it on PC, I play it on console, and my Switch is unmodded, my Xbox is unmodded. I don't know why they banned my account, but there goes my battle pass and all my skins and shit, so I had to make a brand new account. Here's the fucking kicker though, and this is the worst part of it. They said that because I linked my account to my Switch and my Xbox accounts, I can no longer play Fortnite on no specific account, so I had to make a brand new Epic account and link it to my US account on Switch. Oh, bumped the microphone. But yeah, it really fucking annoyed me they did that, and it's like, come on, at least let me fucking use my original Switch account, my default account. Nope, can't even do that anymore. In fact, you know what? Hang on a second. Before we do the final story, I might as well show you guys this, because if you want proof, or, well, it's not really proof, but if you want to see their response. When you said, I'm surprised they'd ban someone for cheating without evidence, I actually asked them for evidence that I was banned, or that I cheated. Let me show you their response. Because I screen capped it so I could show some people off stream. But I'm going to show it on here as well. Hang on a second, let me look for it real quick. I've saved a screenshot of it. Right, okay. Right, here it is. Let me just drag it into OBS. So this is what they said. I asked them if they could provide me evidence for cheating, and they said this. Hello, Melee. Bans for any reason are not issued unless they are rightfully warranted. For this reason, your ban will not be overturned. Due to international security policy and the protection of our software, we cannot disclose the methods that are used to identify your infraction. Thank you for understanding. Sincerely, Emma. Yeah, well, I don't fucking understand, and fuck you. I'm still going to play the game, albeit on a new account, but I'm not going to fucking buy the battle pass anymore. Really fucking annoyed they did that. So yeah, that aside,
Select your character.
It's time for the final story. So we've seen all the stories, we've seen where the plot goes for each character. Now we get to see the final part where it all comes together. So this takes place after everyone's stories have concluded. Did I just see Sonic there for a moment? That was weird.
The always seems to get in my way. But I bet it can't foil my master plan.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if I got reported by someone.
Chaos!
Which, if that's the case, that's kind of a dangerous precedent that someone can easily get you banned for doing that. Because I have no real recourse for appealing the ban.
Emerald is where it belongs.
So yeah, it kind of fucking
Angel
sucks.
Island is still falling. This doesn't make any sense. Maybe those Chaos Emeralds that I brought back with me have something to do with what's happening. I'll take them to Sonic for his advice. Eggman!
This is terrible. Chaos is...
Is what? Oh no!
Guess Eggman learned his lesson. Yep. And maybe I'll take another vacation somewhere.
Sonic!
Hey there, Tails! Did you find the tornado too?
Never mind that. Get up and follow me. Angel Island is falling again.
Hey, no way! Who blew it this time?
Oh, I don't know, but we'd better hurry.
I like how Tails says the Angel Island is falling again, even though he wasn't coming from Angel Island, he was coming from the jungle. Angel Island is this way. I guess he could have seen it from a distance, possibly. Who knows? Get ready for a massive lore dump. This story is mostly cutscenes.
Sonic, sorry.
Knuckles! And Eggman! What happened here?
He stole my Chaos Emeralds. And Chaos is still alive.
What?
Ah! He's not gonna get away with this!
Even though they don't recycle lines when they do different versions of the same cutscene, that line that the Eggman just did there, he uses during boss fights.
Chaos is a fearsome beast.
Just wanted to point that out.
If he gets that last Chaos Emerald, we're done for.
No need to explain. We'll get on it. Tails?
Right.
What? Oh, jeez.
Ah, jeez.
This place. It looks familiar. It's not a dream after all.
Shit, it went down here, didn't it?
Get out of my way!
No way!
Did you hear what I said?
I won't obey!
We need those 7 emeralds to give us total power. It's power for the people. And they are your people too, you know. We must get that emerald.
Greed is our enemy. Once it starts, you will always want more. Please don't do this. I beg you.
Bah! I don't listen to the words of a child.
Why is Takao's father's eyes shut?
Father!
Did you notice that?
Oh no.
That's the last time I'm gonna use that. Just fucking running over and kicking the Chao just to get to the emeralds.
Oh, it's a monster! No!
I wonder if that's the glitch that his eyes are shut, because I don't think that's normally supposed to happen. Pretty sure his eyes are supposed to be open.
Hey, are you alright?
I think so. Oh my gosh! No, no, no!
Wait up!
The 7 emeralds are the servers. Chaos is power, enriched by the heart. The controller serves to unify the chaos. The 7 emeralds can change our thoughts into power. If this emerald controls that power, please, you must stop him. Sonic, wake up!
I was on a snooze cruise, I guess.
Look at Tails' face.
Good thing you're okay. You just sort of conked out there. Knuckles left already. Come! We gotta go after the last emerald.
Lead the way.
It should still be on board the tornado too.
Yeah, so for those of you keeping track of what's been happening so far, Chaos has 6 of the Chaos Emeralds because we fought Chaos 6. And the final Chaos Emerald, as Tails just said, is inside the Tornado 2. And the Tornado 2 crashed in the jungle of Mystic Ruins. So let's go there. Would be funny if I clipped outside the tunnel doing that.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
Yep, it's right next to Big's house.
Tornado too.
Yeah, so let's get the Chaos Emerald and leave. What?
Well, never mind.
No! He's got the last emerald!
Now what do we do?
So yeah, you probably wondered where this cutscene was. The intro that this footage is using is basically this part of the game. Technically this game fucking starts off with a massive spoiler because it fucking shows you Perfect Chaos, which is the name of Chaos once he gets all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Isn't that weird? It's weird to think that a Sonic game like opens up with like the major spoiler for like the end game. The only difference this time is that we don't have that kick-ass intro music to go with it. It's New Donk City. Not anymore, it's not. New Donk is now New Dunked City. Yep, get dunked on. Of course, the character model looks nowhere near as impressive as that FMV sequence.
That monster is a real menace.
It's New Flood City. Yep.
Eggman.
Yeah, Carrier looks like I could use a paint job.
This egg carrier too was made because something like this could happen. You have defied your master, stupid beast. Now you must be destroyed at all costs.
Yes, I'll attack something that is near invincible. That's a good idea. Eggman is dead. I didn't think this entirely through!
Who do you think you are, anyway? Oh, it's you! The one who sealed chaos in the Master
So here's another spoiler.
Tikal.
The glowing ball is Tikal.
My heart has always been in the Master Emerald along with Chaos's. Now he's filled with anger and sadness. And if it goes on, he'll eventually destroy the world like he did before.
Yeah, this version of Perfect Chaos looks nothing like the one in Generations. I do love that Sonic Generations had its own version of like the Perfect Chaos fight.
Look! He's absorbed the Emerald's power. He must be sealed in the Master Emerald now.
How can that
Ash,
help?
Mew and Mewtwo fighting,
It
so I'm
won't
gonna run
change how he
between them.
feels inside, will it?
Pretty much.
His heart will still remain in turmoil, and his anger just won't vanish. He'll just be trapped forever.
What choice do we have?
And for some reason, Big is here.
Hey, Sonic!
Amy!
Of course, no Gamma, because he died.
Here, take this!
Hey guys, what's up?
Look at
Chaos
Knuckles,
only
he's
used
carrying
the
fucking
negative
4 of
power
them.
the emeralds.
I guess he's got big enough hands to carry more than 2 at a time.
Sonic, you should be able to harness their real power.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think Tails is right about this.
Go, Sonic! Yeah, Sonic!
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 Negative forces
Some
are
of
the
those
only
fucking
way to
extras.
power the Chaos Emeralds.
It was like 2 people doing different voices there.
Our hearts together form awesome power.
You must believe in the heart of the cards. I mean, emeralds. Not gonna lie, the first time I saw this on the Dreamcast, I fucking loved seeing this. Like, just the build up to, like, this part where you actually see Supersonic in 3D. So, in the original version of the game, there's 2 different songs for this fight. This song's supposed to play during the second half, but apparently it's regarded as anticlimactic. So, if you're wondering what the main theme is, that will play during the second half of the fight, Phase 2. Just wanted to bring that up in case you were wondering, wait a minute, this is not the right song. I figure it makes sense to start with this song and then end on the main theme song. I actually do like it in its original order, like the main theme and then this song afterwards, but I figure I'd try something a little bit different this time. So yeah, for this fight you need to build up enough speed to strike its head, otherwise it does nothing. And there's like a bunch of obstacles that can slow you down, but he can also slow you down as well. And during all of this you need to keep your ring count up. So yeah, when you're glowing blue like that, that means you're at max speed, which is what you need. Any slower than that, it won't work. Right, here we go. Time to hear that awesome theme song, Open Your Heart. Some fucking head-banging stuff. I love this song. This music is what defined modern Sonic in my eyes. Added some more obstacles right before him. Little fucking water tornadoes and everything. Open Your Heart and Live and Learn are fucking great. They really are. Oh. Shit. Sadly, I won't have enough speed to do that, so I just need to fail that and wait for him to go to the other side. One more to go. Still got 28 rings. Is that enough? Yep, that's enough. More or less finished that fight on the end of the song, or the end of those lyrics. So that was the perfect way to end that.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
I noticed that we still have our extra lives from the Sonic chapter, so that's kind of weird. 23 lives. Only needed the one. Now I can put my controller down and enjoy the ending. Unlike Shenmue, there's no QTEs to worry about.
Chaos has changed again, this time for the better.
Yeah! Supersonic must have neutralized it, so it's nice again.
I like how Tails and the other characters have their items from the story mode.
They stayed alive for generations and now live peacefully with humans. The fighting's over, harmony's restored, and life goes on.
Except the city is in fucking shambles. Many people killed. The economy going through the grounds. I have to go now. My planet needs me. I can't do that whistling. There we go. Don't you love it when you try to whistle and your lips are just too dry to do it? You haven't seen the last of me! What the fuck is Big even doing here? He has no place during this ending.
That ends well, right? Sonic?
Meanwhile, nobody gives a fuck about the city being flooded. Yeah, I never really understood that. Like, it just ends on this note. Like, yeah, technically it's a good ending, but the city is fucking decimated. Like, how did they repair the city? What the fuck? Oh well. Guess you get to hear this song one more time. Big did fish a frog out of Chaos 6. Yeah, I guess. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think about the Sonic X anime. Like, how did they resolve the flooding city? Did they like move to a new city or something? Like after that whole event? Because they did have the story arcs of Sonic Adventures 1 and 2. I don't remember what happened after that. I think they did go to like a new place after that. Sonic X is a weird show. But yeah, it was fun to play through the story mode in this game. I will be coming back to this to do the 100%ing aspect of it, leveling up the chows, completing all the missions. I might end up using a walkthrough for some of that stuff, but I probably won't be using it too much. I'm just gonna be right back real quick, so I'll be back in like a moment. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go attend to something while the credits were rolling. It was either that or wait for the credits to end and then put a be right back screen up. But yeah, I don't really have much more to say other than this is still a great game. Quite enjoy it. I haven't played Sonic Adventure in quite a number of years, like maybe 5-6 years, maybe more than that. So it was great to come back to it for streaming purposes. But like I said, there will be subsequent streams of this, so this isn't the last stream, it's just the last story-based stream. The next time I play this, I'll try to get a Game Gear game, and get a couple more things as well. I forgot the song ended like that, with that little yeah! Do we get an emblem for doing that? Yes we do. 8 more emblems for a Game Gear game.
Sega! Sonic Team!
Just need to go back to the title screen so I can quit the game. So yeah, that was pretty good to play through that story again. I underestimated how long the final 2 stories would have taken, but it was still enjoyable nonetheless. So I hope you enjoyed that.